Hey, I've been gone, but I'm here to explain why. What I should do is, though, what every YouTuber does, is put some FPS shooter in the background. Battlefield. First off, I should say sorry for disappearing. I have issues keeping myself motivated on anything I work on, really, and I end up not liking what I make, and it's just something I've always struggled with. Anyways, the issue I've come to that I can't figure out is that I love making and editing videos for this channel, but I have another issue where it takes up so much of my time, and it made me feel like I couldn't do any of my other hobbies. So my real dream, I guess you could say, would be to create video games. I love making video games, and I guess I got caught up in choice paralysis. I got a bit depressed, and I just sat around for a while, did nothing. But after a while of moping around, I decided to work on another video game. So I thought we could look at into some of my past projects I've worked on just to show you guys what I've done. Once I thought it would be funny to make a game where you play as a piece of bread. I put a slight bit of effort into it, but I quickly dropped it. One of my more favorite things I worked on was a Christmas game where you play as Santa, who finishes up all the last minute tasks before Christmas because the elves fell sick. Something like that. I never really ironed it out, and you could carry presents around and organize them, but that's all the more I got with it, unfortunately, and then I dropped it. Then I made a game where you run a furnace that keeps a nearby winter camp warm. It was going to be like a resource management game, but I didn't get far into this game before I dropped it too. Then, I don't think I've mentioned, I work at a fast food place right now just till I figure out what I want with my life. And I thought, oh, we should make a horror game based on where I work. That would be funny. Make a bunch of references to people I work with and friends. But this game got stopped and canceled many, many times because it was like one of my first projects and I was learning as I'm making it. But it just got dropped and never got continued. Just a few more games. I'll speed this up a bit so we can get to the conclusion of this video. I was making a small game similar to Weed Tanks, but then I abandoned it. Then I made a weird game that's like rock, paper, scissors where you'd send in your choice and you'd return a result. Then I made a pretty short game where you play as a ravioli and your objective was to get across the kitchen and into the boiling pot of water. Then after that, I made a game where you play as a penguin who runs a flavored ice shop serving other penguins. Then following that, I made a kaiju game where you play as a Godzilla-style creature destroying cities. Of course, if you haven't seen the pattern here yet, everything I've made has been abandoned. Anyways, catching back up to the future, that's when I started working on a PS1 style horror game. And I really like it, and I don't want to abandon it. But then this made me realize I don't want to abandon this channel either. Not that I had planned to, but sometimes I just do that subconsciously. See, I'm passionate about making videos and making video games. So I've decided I just still want to do both. I'm going to do it at a slower pace. I think my problem is I go too hard into one thing and then I just get super burnt out. So I'm going to start uploading videos again, and here and there I'll make videos about games I'm developing. So to all the people that are still here that subscribed, that might actually care about me, I appreciate the patience, and I still want to make this a thriving community. So please just stick around, and there's more to come. But with that, I guess I have nothing else to say other than stick around, and we're going to make great stuff on this channel, and I guess now we're going to make video games too, if anyone's interested in that. Thanks again for everyone's patience, and I'm excited about the future of this channel. Thanks again.